Hi everyone, and welcome to your 45-minute yoga practice. I hope that you're excited today to practice, you're ready to move, feel good, and hopefully gain more flexibility. Remember, if you ever have any questions about the sequencing or anything else, feel free to comment afterwards on the video. Thanks for joining me, guys, and let's get started for today's practice. As we start today's practice, let's lay on our backs together, okay? So lay all the way down. Good, and I want you to lay flat with your legs fully extended and your arms out to the sides. And I invite you to kind of flex the feet, point the toes, soften the hands, and just kind of sink into your yoga mat. So let this morning, let today, let wherever you are, kind of just fully feel the body. Notice the sensations. And then very quietly breathe in and out. I invite you to bring your right hand to your heart. Your elbow will rest on the side, and then your left hand to your low belly, and your elbows will rest. And then just close your eyes there as the back of your head presses down. As you inhale through the nose and then exhale out slowly. So as you inhale, you'll feel the breath and the right hand fill up. And then as you exhale, you'll feel the breath and the left hand on the belly fill up slightly. One more time. Inhale into the heart. Exhaling out of the heart, down the back of the throat, small breath passes through the belly. Good. Inhale, take your arms, you're going to reach them way up and over your head, so big, long stretch. Good, and then exhale, hug both knees to your chest. So give yourself a big, giant hug, and you're going to rock from side to side on your back. Good, breathing in and out together this morning. And then on your next breath, you're gonna rock up to seated, big rock. Cross your ankles, sit up super tall, so relax the shoulders, raise your arms up. And then take a gentle seated twist for me to the right. So you're just gonna look over the right shoulder. You're gonna roll the spine slightly, sit up really tall. And then turn your chin. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring both arms up. Good. Exhale, turn to your left. Same thing. Nice work. And then seated spinal twist. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna rotate forward, grab onto your kneecaps for me, and you're just gonna roll through the spine, okay? So I want you to make big circles with your belly, and then just feel your body roll forward and around. And you'll feel that nice stretch in your low back, good work. And then exhale, reverse it, other way. So finding those circles, rounding through the spine. 3, 2, one more time, big circle around. 1, beautiful. Now exhale, plant your feet for me and then fold forward, okay? So that transition may not be as smooth as you would like it to be, but as you land in that forward bend, this is where I want you to soften up those knees, and then let's get into this yoga practice. Let's really feel what's going on in our bodies, okay? So in this forward fold, we can bend our knees. We can bow our hearts forward, and then maybe our hands, they grab opposite elbows or the back of our legs, or they massage the calves or the hamstrings if you're feeling really sore, really tight. And I invite you just to kind of deepen the fold by bending the knees more, almost making a little chair for your belly to lay on. Take 3 more breaths. Try to look back between your knees so your head is soft and relaxed. Yes, 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 hands to the ground, and then we're gonna round bone by bone by bone by bone, really slow. Take your time. Take your time all the way to the top. Good. Exhale, firm the legs. And then inhale, reach out, up, over the head. And then you're going to lean back. 3, 2, hands to heart. And then take a moment, just close your eyes right here, okay? So I want your feet together, eyes closed. And set your intention for your practice. So is there a reason why you're on your yoga mat that brings you to this movement? Is it a simple physical reason? Is there a deeper kind of connection to the earth, to your body, to your movement? And for me, it's just silence. It's this idea that for a period of time, I'm moving in silence, right? My brain is focused on what's happening with my movement. Whereas when I'm running or lifting or working out another way, I talk, I chatter, I look around. In my yoga practice, I'm silent. Take 2 more breaths. And then once complete, rest your hands by your sides. Let's inhale, sweep up. Let's exhale, bow forward. Let's inhale to lengthen out the spine. Good. Exhale, plank. So step or jump back, your choice. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up. And then exhale, pull your hips backwards. Here's your first down dog right now. Soften the knees. Exhale, push back. Good. Freeze here. So right now my body's kind of letting me know that it's sore. It can feel what's going on, but it's craving movement and it's excited to stretch. So again, depending on how you feel, maybe you have a similar sensation or maybe you feel completely different. Let's take our right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, you're going to step your right foot all the way through. Good. Spin your back heel down and give me warrior 2. So right away, we're letting those hips open up. We're landing in our right knee. And then take a quick peek at your chest because it does tend to turn forward with your torso. So really line up your chest right over the pelvis so that nothing's pulling forward except the right knee and the right arm. Good. We're going to flip our palm and reverse the warrior. And then really stretch back. So feel this right side body open up. And then gently move to side angle. So maybe the forearm hits the thigh. So this is a great place, especially since this is the beginning of your practice. Or reach for the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and reach for the ground. It feels good. And I'm going to let my top arm, instead of staying up in the air, sweep forward under my body so that my bicep lands right next to my ear. Good, where we used to talk on the phone. 3, I don't think I've had my phone up to my ear in a very long time. 2, and 1. You're gonna inhale to reverse your warrior. Let the right leg straighten as you reverse. And then slowly spin to cartwheel the hands down. Nice little warm up on the right. Let's vinyasa and do the same thing on the left. Chaturanga. Up dog. Good. Really use those feet to press back to down dog. Now let's let the left leg lift. Pause here. So I want you to feel the space, one leg to the other. Really reach your leg up. Exhale, step through. Spin the back foot, and then here we go. Virabhadrasana B. Warrior 2, left side. Again, quick peek at your chest. Where is it facing? So I really want to get my chest facing these stars, not rotated forward to the white wall. And long arms. Settle in as you feel your left knee bend. Use your legs. Wake them up. Reverse your warrior on your inhale. Pause here. We're going to stay for more than a breath. Make sure your back hand that's on your back right leg is soft. Bend your left knee a little bit more. I want you to feel the work. And then exhale, side angle. So pausing here, choosing if this is the right place. Or go ahead and deepen. And again, instead of leaving my right arm up, I'm going to bring it in front of my body. And then I'm going to let it go forward. And that sensation is going to give me that big pull from my back right hip through my ribs. 3. Good. 2. And then inhale, slowly come up. You're going to reverse your warrior, but push through the left leg. Let it straighten as you reach back. Good. Exhale, cartwheel to vinyasa. So when you're ready, step back. Lower slowly down. Inhale to come up. Good. Exhale, down dog. And then hopefully that little sequence woke up the body there. Peek to your hands, bend your knees, step or jump. Halfway lift the spine. So you're going to stick out your bum, heart reaches forward. And then you're going to exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms up, eyes up, look up. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Bring your left knee up to your belly button so you're standing on your right foot. Exhale, feed your leg back, please. Good, reach your heart forward, take your arms, reach them back, pinkies up, thumbs down. Turn on the triceps as you hug your arms in. 3, half moon. 2, take the right hand directly under the shoulder, which is in front of the right foot and over to the right. And slide your left hand to your hip, roll the hip open. So it's an external rotation. Beautiful. Now, right hand can be on a block, or maybe it hovers above the ground. You gotta fire these left obliques, turn them on, and then maybe the left arm stacks over the right arm if that feels good for you. Think warrior 2, because you're halfway there, okay? One more breath. Exhale, warrior 2, soft landing. So take your time to come up. Good, set up your feet. You may have not landed in that perfect space, so find it. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And then we're gonna exhale to 3-legged dog. So cartwheel down, right leg up to sky, Ekapada Adho Mukha. So 3-legged downward facing dog. Now you're gonna bring your right knee to your left arm, twist, feed your leg out, and now peel your left arm up. It's called fallen triangle. 3, maybe pick up the right leg. 2, exhale, plank, left hand, right foot. Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. If you got a little heater on you or you're in long sleeves, hopefully you're feeling much warmer now. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to your hands. Soften your knees, step or jump. Halfway up, and then gently fold. Inhale, rise up, back bend at the top if it feels good. Make sure your butt is firm. Exhale, hands to heart. Right knee rises, pick it up. Exhale, when ready, we're gonna kick our foot back into Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Good, balance. Take your hands back, pinkies up, thumbs down, turn on the muscles in your arms. Your triceps should be feeling the work. So instead of the arms being out wide, hug them into the side body. Good. Now reach your left hand forward in front of your left foot over to the left. So probably if you had a logo on your mat, my fingers are right near that logo. Now roll your right hip open. Good. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Stay. Or let the right arm stack. And I know my right arm isn't perfectly stacked, but as I reach up, I'm very intentional about where my body is in space and how it feels. Look at your right big toe. You should be able to see it. And if you can't, bring it slightly forward so you can. Great work. Take another breath. Exhale, stepping back, warrior 2. Land. Hard transition to land in a correct warrior 2, so really try to get into it when you're ready. Now you're going to reverse your warrior, and then we'll end up in 3-legged dog. Exhale, cartwheel, left foot up and back. 1, 2, 3, reach. Good, pause. Take your left knee to your right arm, twist, kick it out to the right, and then you're gonna peel your right arm up. So think side plank, except you have a kickstand of this left foot or pick up the left foot. Good, left foot to plank, right hand to plank. Look forward, Vinyasa. Up dog. Good, downward facing dog. Breath out. Look to your hands, bend your knees, step or jump, your choice. Flat back. And now cup the calf muscles from behind, pull your chest in, and just take a moment here for you to fold forward, okay? So bending those knees a little bit, slowing down the breath if you were to get a little bit warm. Good, and then slowly and carefully just round through the spine, so make it look sloppy, all the way up to the top. And then as you get here, I want you to open your feet about hip space, so a little bit wider than normal. And you're just going to sweep all the way to the ground. So you got to touch the ground here. So get all the way down, touch the ground, backs of your hands, okay? And then sink into your deep chair. Good, we're gonna do that 3 more times. Ready, set, sweep. Stand. 2 more, sweep. Stand. Good, sweep. And stand. Now sweep and hold. Good, so you've learned how to get low. Put your left hand between your feet so that your left shoulder leans into the knee. And now take your right arm up to sky. Half bind the right. And if you want, you can full bind under this left leg, so you'll see my hands clasp behind my left hip, and then maybe the legs straighten. And if they do, bird of paradise. So right foot grounds, left foot, watch it, it's gonna lift to the ball. From the ball of my foot, I start to look forward, and then you can stand up. Now this is not a very pretty bird of paradise, but this is a almost there bird of paradise, okay? Once you're ready to get out of it, it's very important that you slowly release. We're all gonna meet with our left hand between our feet, so meet me here. And then I want you to raise your right arm up to sky. Half moon on the right. Ready, set, right hand goes forward. Left hand, left hip. Raise left leg, roll the hip open. Good, come on, come on, come on. Yes, hard transition there. Now maybe left arm to sky. 3, 2, warrior 2 transition. Good, you've been here before. Settle in. Reverse your warrior, and then as you do, push through your right leg, let it straighten. Good, tilt forward, Utthita Trikonasana. So look for that imaginary block or use one. And then roll your left ribs open, 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 open. So the point of this pose is to be between 2 panes of glass, one in the front, one in the back. And to give you this opportunity to really work through the lateral side body, so lateral flexion and extension, as well as stretching your hamstrings and your groin. Make sure your right knee has a very small bend so the body is safe in the pose. 1 more breath. Good, bend the right knee. Now you're simply gonna take your left hand down, frame the foot, right hand down, pivot to the left foot, and lower the left knee. So you're in a knee down lunge, okay? Nothing fancy. Inhale, sweep your arms up to sky. Exhale your hands to heart center. Here's your first twist. Tricep crosses thigh to the right. And then do the best you can to turn to your right. And if you're craving the power in a twist, you're more than welcome to lift your left knee up. Otherwise, press down through the top of the back quad and twist deeper. 3 breaths to go. Nice effort. And then on your next breath, you're gonna very slowly put your knee down if it's up. Inhale, knee down lunge, arms up to the sky. Feel free to spread your palms. Good. Exhale again, three-legged dog. So 1, 2, 3, right leg to the sky. Press. Good. Bring your knee again to your left arm. Twist. Option 1, watch. I'm going to put my heel down. I'm going to kick it out. Okay. Option 2, I'm going to take my left hand over my foot. So I'm holding the pinky toe edge. And then I'm going to kick it out in front of me. So just a different variation of the pose. Much harder. 3, 2. Gracefully meet me in plank. Ready, set, meet me, meet me, meet me. Good. Vinyasa. Inhale up. Press through with the heart. Exhale, down dog. Separate your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Exhale, push your hips backwards. So you're in this wide-legged down dog. Now, if you're tight, you're going to have to walk your hands back a few inches. Not a lot, a few inches. We're going to take this left hand, shake it out, so make sure the wrist feels good. And then take your left hand to your right leg, above or below the knee. And if you're bendy, maybe underneath the foot. And then I invite you to twist to your right. So I'm going to look underneath my right armpit and rotate. 3. We're going to do the other side in 2. Good. Left hand presses into the mat. Right hand, shake it out, shake it out. Give that wrist a break. Good. Now either hold above the knee, below the knee, or under the foot. Maybe you have that room. And stretch. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, both hands down, push back through the hips. Now I want you to come high on the balls of those feet. Your feet are wide, and you're going to tiptoe using your glutes all the way up, all the way. Come on. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps until you're at the top of your mat. Nice job. Fold in. Round all the way up to stand. Raise both arms up to sky. Lift the gaze up. Good. Pull the hands down to the heart. Now, 3 rounds, we sweep the ground. In the 4th round, we stay still. So, again, separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips so that you can squat. Ready, set, sweep. Exhale, soften. Sweep. Good, rest. Really reach for that ground. Come on, sweep it. Good, one more time, and hold, sweep. Hold, 3. Take your butt, drop it, 2. Good, right hand between the feet. Right shoulder leans into right knee, and here we go, left arm up to sky. Now, I was kind of fast on the first side for Bird of Paradise, so take your time, okay? Especially if you're trying it. Half bind left arm, and if you wish, full bind right arm. And if you wish for more, straighten the legs and stay there. And then if you wish for more, raise right heel. Slowly track the body. Good. This side's a little easier for me. I have some more room in my shoulders. I can at least get my left leg straight. The point is that right leg to kick out. Just think about it, even though I can't show you. Exhale as I land. I go very slow so that my right foot goes right back to where it was. We all bend our knees deeply. Put your right hand on the ground, left arm up, unless you're already there. Stretch, 3. Half moon, get ready, 2. Left hand reaches forward. We know where it goes. Right hand, right hip. Pick up the hip, roll it open. So look down. See those right toes turned out. So my right toes could just go straight into one of those stars. Hips are active. I can feel the work in my bottom. 3, 2. Good. Right foot lands the back of the mat. And then so do my arms as they set up. Steady gaze forward over left hand. You've got this. And then when you're ready, inhale, reverse. And then as you reverse, let the left leg straighten. Keep reaching. Good. We reach forward. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle. We put our hand on a block or down. And then I invite you, if you really need it, to bring those feet slightly closer together and to broaden and open the heart. So figure out, how can you soften your knees, protecting the joints? Roll your ribs under, reach your heart up. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. 3, 2. Good. Bend your knee. Right palm to the mat. Left palm frames the foot. Spin to the ball of your right foot, and then lower your right knee down. Good. Here we go. Knee down lunge. Anjayanasana. Heart opening back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist left. Cross. Lock. And then rotate. Beautiful. Again, if your knee was up on side 1, I invite you to take it here. Otherwise, if you're keeping your knee down, you're focusing on deepening the twist if it's available. You got 3 more breaths. Try not to move. See if you can be still, but just use the breath to roll the belly. Good, very intentional. You're gonna put your back right knee down if it's up. And then here we go, slowly untwist. Both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. 1, 2, 3, 3-legged dog. Pick it up. Left leg reaches. Now, here's that fancy transition. Left knee to right elbow, twist. Kick the leg out, or take the right hand, reach over the foot, and then reach it forward. 3, so it turns into almost an arm balance. 2, exhale, right hand, left foot, plank. Come on, stay with me, good. Side plank on the right hand, left arm up. Good, right knee comes to chest. Kick it back. Left hand down, high plank. Side plank on the left hand, right arm up, left knee comes to chest. Kick it back. Plank pose, hold it, come on, 3. Don't let go, 2. And then very slowly to your belly, 4 count, no faster. 4, 3, 2, woo, hit the ground. Good. Exhale, you're gonna cross your arms in front of you. You're gonna put your ear or your forehead down and then just bend those knees a little bit right here, side to side. So massage the low back and the hips. Good. Now for my bendy crew, you're gonna take Dhanurasana, bow pulling pose. For my not so bendy crew, / maybe your back just isn't ready, you're gonna take Shalabhasana, locust, okay? So option 1, curl your toes, bring your legs close together, everybody. Slide your arms back and stay here. So we're all with our palms flat, fingertips reaching back, and then you're just gonna very slowly pick up the chest. Now, option 1, stay there, or maybe pick up the legs and the hands. Option 2, bend, heels to butt, reach one hand, and then the other. Notice I didn't do any kind of wacky rotation to get there. Then point or flex your feet. So I am giving you an option there with your feet. Kick feet into hands. I like to flex. And that's gonna bring your chest up more. Now my butt is on. The muscles in my quads are on. Stay in it. 3, 2, and rest. So just the chin touches. You let the legs go if you have them. You flip the palms up and now put an ear down. Breath in, you should feel your back fill up with air. Breath out, you should feel your heart melt into your mat. Turn your head the other way. Stretch. Breath in. Breath out. Good. From there, go ahead and bring your forearms forward so that you're setting up in Sphinx. Your elbows should be slightly in front of your shoulders. So meet me right here. And make sure you're not tucked in. Even though I say it, a lot of people end up in this little kind of like turtle-like shell. Come out of your shell, really broad and open. Option 1, say option 2, I'm gonna push into my hands and then kind of create this seal-like pose. Good, and then press up and back to child's pose. So I want you to release your low back here. Balasana. You can take your hands for the fullest expression around to hold the feet. And then just find that opportunity for everything to slow down just a bit for me. Good. Take your time. You're going to round up the spine so you're seated on your heels. You're going to give me a few shakes of those wrists, so let them go. Just like you washed your hands and you're shaking off the water. Hopefully that joke gets old at some point soon. Good, and then exhale your hands out in front of you. Although it probably taught most of us that we really don't wash our hands like we should. Maybe. Arms forward, curl your toes, butt to sky. Good, reach your hips up and back, and then let those knees bend a little bit here. Nice, look at your hands, bend your knees, step or jump up, your choice. Flat back. And forward bend. Good, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale as you breathe out. Sigh. One more breath in. And sigh it out. Good. Slowly come up the spine. Bring your arms all the way up. And then exhale your hands all the way down. All right, so we're going to move to standing split, which is going to give you an opportunity to hop, and then I'm going to cue you through L-shape hops today, okay? So find the middle of your mat. That way you have room to go forward or go backwards, obviously depending on your space. Bend your knees a little bit, put your hands down. So my hands can easily touch the ground without blocks, especially without bending my knees a lot. But if you don't have that opportunity because you're tighter, then you can put your hands on blocks, but only the lowest height of the block. So not the second or the third height, not safe. If you got really squishy blocks, then don't use your blocks at all, okay? Now I want you guys to slowly just stay with both feet on the ground first. Bring the weight into the balls of the feet. Bring the shoulders forward. Let your head dangle so your neck is not involved. And then everyone turn on your stomach. 3, 2, exhale, put your heels down. One more time. Shift the shoulders forward. Raise the heels. Fire the stomach right now. 4, come on, 3, 2, exhale, put your heels down. Good, so you should feel like you're doing a crunch upside down. That's what it should feel like. So let's do that one more time. Come far into the balls of the feet, raise your heels, upside down crunch. So tuck your chin to your chest just like you would in a crunch. Hold it, and then down. Good, that's how you turn on your abs, okay? Ground your hands, inhale, ground your right foot, and then press your left leg up. So I invite you here to just kind of hang out, right? So maybe that's step 1, stretching. Maybe you do single leg crunches like this. You exhale, look back at your kneecap. You lift your heel, and then you crunch, and then you come down. Otherwise, you ground your hands. This leg is already firm and strong. We bend the right knee, L shape, up and down, up. Good, see that L, and then down. Try 2 or 3 more of those, or none at all. And then when you're done, and when your breath is like out of control, that's where we just kind of, we meet in this forward bend together, okay? So just exhale, rest. Nice job. And slow your breathing. So feet are on the mat. You're taking a moment for you. And really it takes, 2 to 3 hops to figure out kind of how your hopping feels today. For me, I can know right away if my shoulders want to do it. I can know right away if my hamstrings are just miserably tight. Or if it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, I'd rather be in standing split, so I'm good. All right? Let's put our hands down. Let's bring that left foot in. This is your last standing pose, okay? So stay with me. And then you're going to inhale, press your right leg up. Now everyone do that single leg crunch with me, okay? So tuck your chin to your chest, look back behind you. You should be able to see their right toes in the air. Now, neck is not involved. That's why we're doing this. You're gonna come high on the ball of the foot, you're gonna crunch, and then you're gonna exhale, put the heel down, okay? And that's a great way to learn the transition of weight and to turn on the stomach. Otherwise, you're gonna exhale, send the eyes at the thumbs, okay? Not in front of the mat, just at your thumbs. Bend and find an L in the air. L. Good. L. Maybe one more, maybe no more. And then just see if you can really create that space where the word split makes sense. One foot moving away from the other, okay? Let's rest the feet. Nice work, you killed it. And then exhale, big sigh out of the mouth. Halfway lift, and then I invite you through your final vinyasa. So step back slowly to plank. Really strong, fire up those arms for chaturanga, come up. Downward facing dog for me, up and back. Yes, 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 breathe out as you soften. And then bring your knees down to the ground. And then please have a seat on your beautiful little bottoms. Sometimes we have to have someone tell us our bottom is beautiful, right? Bring our feet together, sit up nice and tall. Good, and then exhale as you reach forward with the heart. I'm gonna hold my feet and I'm gonna round in. And I want you just to kind of soften the heart down, feel the space from one leg to the other. And then here's your opportunity to close your eyes. You don't need anything else out of right now. You're just in your yoga practice fully with it. Good. Slowly come up the spine. So bone by bone by bone, you bring your head up. Bring your knees in for me. Good. Scoot your bum forward. We're going to take a boat pose. So pull your knees to chest. And I like to kind of lock under my knees to get really set up so everything gets tight. And then once I feel like my spine is supporting everything in my core, you're going to reach your arms forward. Good, we'll finish the class here, so 5 more minutes. Just kidding. Good, I really hope my jokes are getting better throughout the year, you know? They started really, really low, and hopefully they're just a little better. Take one more big breath. Now maybe kick those legs up. Maybe, this is your hamstrings. Maybe they're gonna fight back. And now re-bend. Good, lower your feet, and then sit up nice and tall, so hold on to those shins, and then maybe tuck the chin. I'm just gonna roll my gaze left and right. So it's not a circle, it's just a look left, look right kind of feeling. Good, let's lay down onto our backs together. Now this is where we started practice, so you might feel super different. For me, I feel much warmer. I feel much more awake. When I first started teaching, I just kind of wasn't there yet in my body, and now I can really feel like the sequencing welcomed kind of this idea of wake up, feel good, let's go. Let's reach over the right shin, give it a big hug, and then let's exhale, take this left foot forward and down on the mat. So you're going to get a really nice stretch here through your left hip flexor. And then you're going to pull your right knee into your chest. Good, and you're gonna breathe slowly as this right foot comes into half happy baby. So right knee to right armpit, pull it down and in. Left foot reaches forward. Now if your hip flexor's freaking out, bend your knee, plant your foot. Otherwise, let it stay long on the mat. Good, 3, 2, and then you're gonna hug your knee to your chest deeply, so big squeeze. Exhale, lay your leg down, and then you're gonna bring your left knee to your chest. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, hug it in. Good. half happy baby. So this pose might be harder than regular happy baby because here your tailbone is down. A lot of times in happy baby we kind of tilt up the tailbone to get both of our feet. So if you're having trouble, this is definitely harder than when we do both feet. Good. Exhale, left knee to chest, right knee, bring it in 2, and then I want you to hold your kneecaps and draw 3 circles on the ceiling in one direction. Good. So drawing the moon or the sun, full moon, and then reverse 3 the other direction. Good. And now give your knees a big hug. Plant your feet on the mat, and if you'd like to, go ahead and move into a little bridge, so feet flat, hips up. I'm going to keep my bridge real small, closing this practice right here, just so that I can feel kind of my hips up, but it's not too aggressive. But if your back feels a little healthier, you're more than welcome to go a little higher. You want your chin very slightly tucked, but you want to be able to fit a piece of fruit there, so you don't want it tucking too much. And then very slowly, let's let that back bend release down to the mat. And then these are called little tailbone taps. So it kind of like vibrates the tailbone a little bit, okay? So if you're not sure what to do, feel free to watch. You're literally gonna pick up your butt and then you're gonna pounce your tailbone down, okay? So it's not the most, flattering image, but give it a try. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And it just gives you that enough vibration that hopefully if there is any sensation that doesn't feel good, that it relaxes you. Hug both knees to chest. And then let's find Savasana. So lay your legs long on the earth, one leg and then the other. Exhale as your toes fall away from the body. Your hands are going to spread to the sides. We're here for just a short time, but remember, if you ever want a longer Savasana, you're more than welcome to stay in it for as long as you have time for. See if you can let the back of your head and shoulders completely melt. Remember the first time we laid together right before we stood to set our intention for today. Let's take one more breath lying here together. Beautiful work. Let your knees come in toward your chest. Exhale, big hug. Come up to seated. Try to keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart and get a really long spine, head stacked over shoulders. Filling up the breath, exhaling to let it go. Thank you so much for practicing. I hope you feel good. And as we bow forward, Namaste. Thank you for joining.